Alright, YouTube, today welcome to part 2 of the 4-3 over plus defensive little tidbit mini scheme series. And we discussed in our first video universal pressure left and right. Now we're going to talk about super pressure, as I like to call it. Now remember we said we want to put our fastest defensive tackle in the right of screen defensive tackle position here. A blitz that really has caught fire at YouTube Nation has been the Mike Sam 3 seam from 4-3 over plus. And the reason this blitz is effective is because, as you guys know, A-gap blitzes are very effective in Madden 13. We have, a ton of ways to get them, but they're only as effective as the other player will allow them to be. If they block line aggressive, it's not very good. Now, the key though is that with this kind of a blitz, they cannot stop it with blocking their line aggressive. So what we're going to do for this setup is we're going to base a line, we're going to press, we're going to shift our line to the left, and we're going to reblitz Melton, move him over one step, then click off and reblitz Adonijah. And you have to use a guy on the right side of the field. It's either going to be your safety or your corner. And when we snap the ball, you're going to see it comes right up the middle, untouched. Okay. Now I'm going to block my line aggressive and do the same setup. Block line aggressive, and you see it comes in even easier when they do that. Now I'm going to pinch my line, trying every way I can to stop this blitz. And the only thing is, I'm not going to be able to stop it. You see, when you pinch, it picks up the A-gap, but the edge comes in. So, there you go. That's one of the better blitzes in the game. But how do we make that universal? How do we make that from multiple formations? Well, if you take a look at what the blitz is trying to achieve, baseline press, shift line left. What do we have here? We see that this angle here is basically blitzing right over the center. So we're just going to re-blitz them straight down, just to kind of see. We're going to crash our line to the right here, just to kind of see. And we're going to do the same steps with the lineman. We're going to re-blitz both of them. We're going to re-blitz the right screen linebacker. We're going to use as a safety and try to create this blitz another way. And as you see, we almost get it in here. So now we're close. We just have to do one other thing. We're missing one step here or there. So we're going to try and do it all in one tick here. Same thing that I just said to do. Reblitz all of that. Reblitz Roach here, down the gap. User a corner on the right side of the field. And now you see it's still wanting to loop in, just not quite getting there. So I think the issue is when we crash our line to the right. If you take a look, you see this here, and then we crash them, it gets a little bit more intense. So if we reset the play, and we're just going to go to a standard cover 3 and shift our line. We're not going to crash them this time. Just shift them, and we're going to do the standard stuff with the reblitzes. Reblitz middle linebacker, and make sure he's coming down the gap. Make sure that the right of screen linebacker is reblitzing at that kind of an angle, and make sure you use it in a safety. And now you see we're so close to getting that blitz to come in. We're just missing one little tick or setup or something. So now let's try and do it without thinking about it. So we're going to move Melton back over instead of leaving him there. And so that time we don't get it from the DT. We get it from the middle linebacker. So we know we're getting close. We're just missing one little thing. And here we go. This time we're going to reblitz. We're going to move Adonijah over, reblitz him. Click off so that they reset. And you want to let's try to put Roach here on a contain this time. Make sure he contains over the guard here. And that time it comes off the edge. So now we got some problem with the play. So let's take a look at our original play. Mike Sam 3 seam, what we're trying to create here. And I think what we're missing is that Roach, when we blitz him straight down, is going in this gap. We need him going into this gap here. So line him up right here, reblitz him straight down. User the safety, and now you see we get her coming clean. So which is when you want to set this blitz up, if you want to set it up from a cover 2, like a cover 2 sink, you're going to baseline, you're going to press, you're going to shift your line to the left, you're going to re-blitz the shift the defensive tackle over one step, reblitz him, reblitz the right of screen, or excuse me, shift your line to the left, move your right of screen defensive tackle to the left one step after you shift them, reblitz him, reblitz your right of screen defensive end. Make sure that your middle linebacker is in between the center and the guard, and reblitz him. You want to be on the just outside the center. Reblitz the right of screen outside linebacker. Use a safety or a corner on the right side of the field, and there you see the A gap coming in very clean there. So now we've created the pressure that can come in from a cover 2, a cover 3, a cover 4, a cover 6, any coverage in the game. It's mainly based on the formation. Okay, so that's huge, guys, trust me. But you see what we can do is we could zone up this side, man up the other side here, and put the safety down in the box and still have A-gap pressure coming up hot. So that's basically the key you can do. I would recommend just doing it from this Mike Sam 3 seam. It's a lot easier because you only have to do 2 things and then you're done. And then you can just work on user control. But if you want better coverage, you could work out of it from a 2-man under type of look here and do what we just said do. Shift left, reblitz those 2 defensive linemen, move Roach over a smidge, and reblitz him, and then you're done. So that's pretty much all we have for you today. I just wanted to show you this Super Blitz. This is something that's kind of caught hot fire. Actually, I have one other thing for you, but that's something that's kind of caught hot fire in YouTube this year. It's probably one of the best blitzes in the game, and it's very difficult to stop. But just remember that you can't be stopped by aggressive. But if you guys do want to know how to stop it, make sure you check out our blitz pickup guide. We talk about how to stop it. Now, last thing I want to talk about is a universal A gap. So we have cover 3, we have 2-man under, we have cover 4 and cover 2. It all works out of that. It does not work from cover 6, but all the other basic coverages it works from. And all you're going to do is you're going to call cover to sync or any of the coverages, base the line press, you're going to pinch your line, and then you're going to reblitz your right of screen defensive lineman. You're going to spy your nose tackle here or your left of screen defensive tackle, and you're going to put Peppers in whatever zone you would like, or you can man him up on somebody. You're going to see the A-gap's going to come screaming through the middle here, and if he's fast enough, he won't even get picked up by that guy. Sometimes I'll do 2 spies. But most of the time, maybe just put Pai in a zone and spy Peppers. And you see we slip right up the middle there and holds, and then we come right in. So that's the key to the 4-3 over plus formation in Madden 13. Thank you guys for watching this video, and we'll see you guys next time. Remember to like the video. Remember to rate it. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you are not already subscribed. And as far as anything else goes, if you guys have any suggestions or questions, leave it in the comment section below, and we'll get back to you guys as soon as possible. Thanks, guys. And remember, 4-3 over plus is one of the best formations in Madden 13, and it's one of the most overused formations at this point in the year. But it's still very effective. You guys want to make sure you know this blitz. This is one of the better blitzes in the game. So make sure you've used this blitz for the end of the year, guys. Thanks for watching, and hope you guys have a good day.